That was on Three Losses as well as when he talked about something, but that was not good if he jumped out the bed and hit it in the face. But that was not good if he jumped out the bed. Did you hear me last set?
Yeah.
You hear me on a microphone talking to you? I talk like people now.
In college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that.
I talk like people.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish.
I talk like people on the mic. On the mic.
Stadium. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Cut it out.
College football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of.
You think you want to talk to me about that? When you cut that mac controller in your face?
And former Gator Jesse Palmer, guys, let's get down to the field.
I just put you in the head. I'll put you in the head. I'll put you in the head.
Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started.
What? It was Rise Day.
That's not my kids.
That was on the first place. That was on the first place.
I gotta make some changes real quick.
I need to go in. It's got 2 middles. Oh man, you got 60 plus. You want to be the ice cream that went on the kickball?
Alright, Talixon.
It was on the fries with a ball on the couch with some choo-choo strings, and we got.
Alright. Alright. Jeremiah Love got shifty and 360. Price got shifty. There we go.
Getting out of the end zone was not a good one.
Whoa, what the hell plays are these? I'm trying to figure out this new playbook.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate.
He's just hanging out. Notre Dame.
Trying the left side. Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
Oh, he's fast.
Running to Green. He's loose. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains.
You doing any adjustments on the line?
Wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys.
I want to see what it looks
like. Good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Out of the gun to give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And it'll rotate for you, huh?
The Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They give it to him again. Makes one man miss. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw.
Oh.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Nice completion here.
Did you change the passing style or just did the one that's automatic right now?
Field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Oh, fuck.
Looking for space to the left.
I thought the running back had the ball.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Using his legs, it's locked. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. There he goes. Bust through behind his pass. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the
Where'd you see the keep it fresh thing?
And all the holes open up.
Oh,
that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was.
Of course, Mir gotta feed Love.
Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Here's the give off the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get the running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
It was a lucky punch.
Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Carr. Here's the pressure. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He fires a bullet to the right.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down.
First game.
Really nice job
we'll
getting back into
second.
that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss.
Man, my little fucking line cannot block.
Drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Sometimes I just think Pooty just likes listening to himself.
You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work,
Pooty, you just talk.
You might think about airing that puck down.
Didn't get much on 1st down.
Mickey Mouse ring. Go ahead and put an asterisk next to it. Yes, I have. What are you talking about? Yes. No, it wasn't.
Well, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away, forced the incompletion.
And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. Trying to keep this drive alive. The Cardinals brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
This fucking guy.
First play of the period will be a second down.
It moves like it.
Now the play fake. Scrambling away. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield.
Almost. Under a field goal do the same.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense, or you got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to
you know what I
go
mean?
here and keep this drive alive.
Hey.
Not willing to try that 55-yard field goal. They'll try to move the chains on fourth and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Cardinals are on the move. They want to run it left here.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those. Get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Go for it. I have no idea.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the ground with the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Cardinals need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Moss. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
I like how it brings up the kicker range.
4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot.
I should have told you it was within his range and everything.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
And aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field.
Yeah, my daughter will be 15 this year, and my son just turned 12.
They'll send the back in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
Try subbing them in on one play.
Start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Did you auto sub them? Wasn't my line moving like I wanted to.
The give to the tailback.
There you go, Tyler.
Just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Got it in the middle. It's Watson. Knocked off his feet.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Touch pass on the line. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Bring in the heat. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give on the counter. Oh, out of space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I like how you can double team.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Let's go! They'll try to run for it. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
All right, defense. offense. That's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. He's trying to get it in. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that's exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You start messing with the blocking assignments yet? I like that double team.
It's Watson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Moss. Got his man downfield. At the 45 on his way. He's running free down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Louisville!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point
this
was good
motherfucker
to
started
finish
moving.
things off. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just one
Nice
of
little
those
souvenir for
mistakes
somebody in the
that
crowd.
can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Oh, a lot of twist and everything in it.
Caught behind the line. It's Pauly. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
I was trying to figure that shit out.
Just inside.
Go ahead, I won't hit
40-yard
hike
line.
until
It's
you do it all.
39.
Give you some time to fuck with it. Alright. Oh shit, now I'll use that goal.
Toss sweep to the left. Creates a little space. Got the first down. Looking for more. Big time run on
Jeremiah
that
Love
as he goes
different.
out of bounds right at the 10.
What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end
You
zone.
messing with it right now?
Making side adjustments here.
Alright.
A run for the quarterback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Try to get it to the edge. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
It won't let you auto sub him? Oh, for all the different formations.
25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Oh, he got him.
Keeping the eyes downfield. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Cardinals want to move quickly.
Get over here.
They'll run it from the gun. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays,
How do you
3
change the
first
depth?
downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because
I haven't had to change anything.
And he makes so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Shit, good luck. Is it still hard? You're kind of close, so it shouldn't be that fast. Oh, shit.
Oh, the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. So the 1st half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started.
All right, fine. See what you got.
Coming out with it, it's Pauly. Nice job executing
We got past
all
the
of
20.
the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half.
Right
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. They go right back to it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Finds his man.
There you go, Love. Fight for it.
It is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down.
Whoa, what the fuck was that? Quit it. You're fucking up all my assignments.
On the ground, it's Price.
There you go, Price.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
To the outside.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gonna take a shot.
Oh, a dot.
Inside the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And I love this offensive
That
approach,
was a
man.
dot.
No gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a seam wide open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And those jet sweeps, it changes the camera angle. When on both, it changes the camera angle, and it's weird.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking to buy time. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. and he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So how do you change the depth if you're playing zone?
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at
I
the
was
16.
doing that shit. Still didn't bring it up. Oh no, I thought you could do it in the game where you could change like how far out they go, like to cover anything.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
Oh, what the fuck? How long did that?
They'll give it to the back.
There we go.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Update?
So he'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage.
Might be in trouble, you know how that shit usually crashes.
Got it to his running back.
And then you have to restart it.
But nice tackle on the play. Way to get the running back on the ground and not getting the extra yards after the catch.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
You know how you used to be able to hit R1, just to do that QB contain shit?
Too much time to throw the football.
No.
Yeah.
What is L1, L1 now?
But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the
That's the opposite.
physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the 2nd half.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
To the air, it's Carr. Here comes the heat. Nothing to do with the football.
I know if you were going to stay with them or fucking keep going.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Oh.
Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's